My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we're looking at who is in the air about you, who is trying to convince them to take a particular path, who is very opinionated, who is in their face about you and this connection. What are they saying? Do they have good intentions? What exactly is their motivation? So that's what we're looking at today. In the extended, we're going to look at, okay, so they're getting bombarded, but we're going to look at who are they listening to. We're going to look at their thoughts and feelings about you and this connection. We're going to look at what signs they're getting from the universe about you. We're going to get some messages from the haters. And we're going to look at their next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. Whilst I shuffle, thank you guys so very much for the outpouring of love and support on having finished my PhD. Thank you guys so much. And as I told you in the last video, it would not have happened without your support. It would not have had. With our exchange rate and school fees, there was absolutely no way I would have been able to do it otherwise. So I thank you guys so much for everything, in all the different ways that you've helped this channel just by being here and watching these videos. It all converts into a monetary and energetic exchange. Okay, so I thank you for that. All right, so anyways, guys, let us get into this. So let us ask Spirit first. We're going to use the pendulum, right? Spirit, how many people are in the air about viewer and their connection? Is it one person, two persons, three persons, or four? And it looks like it's three persons, okay? So we're going to choose three persons from Magic Calabash. We do it one by one. And we're going to look at their energy so we get a kind of snapshot of their motivations. And then we're going to look at what they're saying, okay? All right, so let's get into this. So let's give it a nice stir. We got a pet. Okay, we have a pet that is in the air about you. So it could definitely be that they may have a pet, an animal that they are pretty close to. Or maybe like when you come around, this animal acts in a certain way. Or they could be getting messages from a pet that has passed on. Okay, so we're going to see. This could very well be, as someone pointed out in a previous video, and my mind was definitely not on that. It could be a pet as in a submissive in a BDSM kind of setup. Okay, so there is also that possibility. Okay, you are going to take what resonates for you and your situation, whatever your gut feelings are. All right, so let's first get a significator for this pet's energy generally. And we have vision. So this, and then there is an animal on this card. So this could definitely be a pet that has passed on. And I'm really saying that because of this vision card, because it feels like however they're communicating with this pet, it is through the dream state or when they're in meditation or in some kind of altered state of consciousness. Now, this could certainly be, we can extend it to mean a power animal, a spirit animal that is working with your person at this time. So again, take what resonates in your spirit. You test it in your spirit and see what interpretation really works for you. This pet's energy towards you. We have submission. Now, when an animal, so it could definitely be that the human pet, right? We have submission here. So there's definitely that. And feel like I need another card to interpret that card. Are they submissive to you, or do they want your submission? I feel like they see you as a pack leader. Let's see. Friendship. Okay, so they come in peace. So I know how to interpret the card now. All right. So when an animal submits to you or acquiesces to your leadership, it is because they recognize you as a leader, right? And we see it all the time with Caesar Milan's teaching. You are a pack leader, a tribal leader, someone that is to be respected, and in not being respected through fear or force. You're being respected because of your essence, right? They know that you are benevolent. They know that you will do what is best for them and the tribe. It is an energy of your masculine and feminine energies interplaying with each other. The feminine energy, that intuition and that vibration moving out there, and the masculine energy just standing in your power and just embodying that power, while rather than taking that power and trying to exact it and project it onto another energy entity, human being or animal. You're just embodying leadership. You're embodying leadership. Okay. All right. So what are they telling, or they're trying to communicate to your person about you? So for some of you guys, your person has a pet, and when you go over there, they basically submit to your will. They want you to pet them. They trust you. Maybe it's a cat that's kind of feral. And when you come around, they act more domesticated. Whatever it is, there's something about their behavior that makes your person realize, because animals kind of always know that you are the embodiment of, a divine being. Okay. And we have tickled pink. This, whether it's an animal or a person, they really respect you. They respect you, and there's a vibration that you bring when they come around that makes them feel joyful, that makes them feel lifted. Okay? All right, so what are they telling your person about you? We have the universe. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the High Priestess. This is beautiful. Let me just pull these a little bit further this way. So we have the universe, we have the Seven of Wands, we have the High Priestess, and we have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So what's happening with this pet? They see that your person right now, they're kind of in their monkey mind, okay? Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, he's a neurotic, right? So he's thinking about all the negative things and all the negative permutations of what can happen. They're a warrior, they're very suspicious. So this pet is trying to quiet their mind and asking them to log into their intuition about you. And their intuition about you is that they should fight for this connection. And that is what this pet is telling them, that they should fight for this connection. They see you as a divine being and the embodiment of divine feminine energy. And they're trying to guide your person to end big karmic cycles in their life. We have the universe card here. They're letting your person know that there is bounty waiting on the other side of the closure of this karmic cycle, but they have to stand in their power and they have to fight for it. They cannot be passive in their own destiny. They have to make a choice and send that signal to the universe about the direction that they want to head into. So I feel like your person may have been waiting on you, or may have been waiting on other persons in order for them to end cycles so that your person can move on. But Spirit saying, no, you have to tell the universe the direction that you want to head into, and you do that by making a conscious choice. And not just a choice, but actually taking a footstep in that direction. So for example, if it is that you want a new job, it's not enough to tell the universe, I want a new job and just stay there. No, but you also have to have action, right? So telling the universe, that's the divine feminine quality, but taking action, divine masculine quality. Divine feminine and masculine must work together in order to co-create what the future is going to be. So the divine masculine aspect then would be sending out applications, would be maybe reaching out to other persons and asking it. You do know of any job opportunities, that kind of thing, right? So you have to send the signal from the divine feminine aspect and the divine masculine aspect in order for the universe to work with you. Okay, so that's what they're letting your person know, right? It's not just about sitting there and wishing upon a star. It is also about taking a step in the 3D in order to take charge of your own destiny. Okay, all right. Let's see who else is in the air about you. Let's go there. We have a brother. So this could be someone that they identify as a brother. It could be a blood brother. It could be a brother, let's say at church, a brother who's maybe a priest, or they're in a monastery, a brother-in-law, okay? And as I said, it could be a friend that they consider to be a brother. All right, let's see. A brother in arms, maybe someone that they knew from the military. Could be that as well. All right, let's see this person's energy generally. We have criticism. They're very opinionated and they have a lot to say. And look at where their finger is pointing at you. They have a lot to say about you here. I see them embodying Scorpio energy, but I feel like it might be Scorpio energy in its unevolved aspect, and that could be pretty toxic. I gotta tell ya, an unevolved Scorpio is a dangerous Scorpio. I mean, a Scorpio is a dangerous person, right? Because remember, they are what we call the universal, they and Aries, the universal assassin or karmic collectors. When they come into your life, know that your life is going to change and transform. Some of them do it from a very high vibrational aspect. That's a more evolved Scorpio. But the denser Scorpio can be very, very, very toxic and harsh. It can be a very, very harsh lesson. Okay? Let's see their energy towards you. So we have criticism. I mean, it could be criticizing your person. I have to see the energy towards you here. And I can reinterpret. Okay. The energy towards you. Status. So I feel like, you see this person that they're criticizing here? I feel like this might be your person. Because this person who's embodying Scorpio energy, they see the potential. Okay, they see the potential and abundance. I get it now. They see the potential and abundance with you, and they see you guys as a power couple. They see you guys as a power couple, and they don't like how your person has mishandled the situation. Okay, so I feel like they have a lot of harsh words to say to your person about how they navigated things. I don't think that your person put their best foot forward and their best efforts into this relationship, and I think their brother, whoever that is really driving that point home with some really harsh words and maybe a wake up call for your person. So they're getting a dose of reality from this brother. Let's see what they're saying. What's their advice? What are they saying about this connection? We have the Knight of Cups. Express your love. That's what I'm telling your person. Express your love. And I feel like your person might be blocked in that respect. I see right across his heart is a flying fish. So I feel like maybe in the past your person was kind of fickle, okay? And they were running away from love, flying away from love, in fact. But they're letting your person know, express your love. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Free your heart. Or free yourself from whatever situation is holding you back. We have the Empress. This is the Empress. This is how they see it. So this person has a lot of admiration. Oh yeah, I misinterpreted that first card. This person has a lot of admiration for you, and they're telling your person, just like the pet, to fight for this connection. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay? To fight for this connection and stop running from love and what you feel in your heart. Free yourself from any limiting beliefs. Free yourself, I see a lot of cigarettes in the mouth. Free yourself from any addictions, any dysfunctional relationships, any dysfunctional habits that might be keeping you apart from the Empress, because it's creating a blockage in your relationship. So that's what I tell your person. So the message is consistent between the pet and the brother. Everybody's saying to fight for this connection and stop running away from love. Who else is in your person's ear about you? Feeling one underneath here. Just all right, let's see who this is. All right, we have a cousin also stepping in. Again, it could be a blood relative or just a cousin from the streets. Okay. Cousin-in-law, yeah, anything like that. But somebody that they are close to and maybe close to the family. Okay. Let's see the cousin's energy towards you. We have I'm supposed to take a card for their energy, but I'll take it after. Independence. They see you as independent. They don't see you as someone that is there to leech off of your person or is there to use your person, which is a big shift from the usual people that are in your person's life. Your person is accustomed to codependent and dysfunctional relationships. They are accustomed to being needed and needing to rescue others. So this cousin sees you as very different from the ones that came before. Right, let's see the cousin's energy generally, which is what I should have asked first. Anyway, there's no mistakes. We have adaptability. I feel like this cousin is deeply spiritual. I think they might be embodying maybe Scorpio energy, Virgo energy, someone who has already access to all realms and dimensions. Pisces, Cancer energy, because we do have the moon represented here in its many aspects. Okay, so it's someone who has access to the realms. It's also someone who is not afraid of change. We have adaptability. They're not afraid of change. They see change as an integral part of life, whereas your person, they're very resistant to change because for them, change has always been negative, right? And of course, they have anxiety about the future, but not this person. Whatever comes, they pivot and they adapt, okay? They embrace change as a natural part of personal evolution. So what are they telling your person about you and this connection? We have the Sun in reverse. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor. So Emperor and Empress coming up. Well, they're telling your person to stand in their power. They're telling your person, okay, look around you. Look around at what you've manifested by, for some of them, juggling two situations. Look around at the instability in your life. Ask yourself, are you happy? Are you happy? You didn't fight for this connection. You didn't put the energy into this connection. But are you happy? Look at the instability that you have manifested. And that's asking your person to take charge of their life and to take charge of the situation. They're telling your person the ball is in your court. You have to make a move. And if you don't make a move, you are going to regret it for the rest of your life. This person sees you as someone very special. They see you as the moon to your person's sun. They see you guys as compatible. They know that there's a lot of emotions there, but it hurts their heart that your person has not been fighting for this connection and may have been pouring in to another situation. So they're asking your person to critically assess what they have manifested. And if they are not happy with what they have manifested, they're letting your person know, and they're reminding your person that you can always make a different choice. And that's an advice for you too. Maybe you've pumped a lot of time and energy into your situation. You can always make a different choice. There's no wrong choices. You're always going to get the lessons that you need for your own personal evolution and to learn the lesson that you chose to learn in this lifetime. The only choice that's a bad choice is a choice that keeps you stagnant, because we're here to continuously evolve and grow. So if you're stagnant, then you know that there's something wrong. Is there stagnancy in your life? All right. So if you're able, join me next time. If not, let me get some advice from Spirit for you. What are you required to do at this time? So in the extended, we're going to look at who they're listening to. They're getting lots of opinions. Who are they listening to? We're going to look at their thoughts and feelings about you. What signs are they receiving from the universe about you? Okay, but it looks like a lot of people are coming forward. They're being divinely guided to come forward and talk about this connection to your person. We're going to get some messages from their haters, and we're going to look at their next actions towards you. We have perception beyond the veil of illusion. So Spirit saying that there might be a lot of things happening right now. But Spirit is saying that some of these things are not real and they're meant to kind of throw you off path. Okay, so you really have to log in to your heart space and your truth at this time. Okay? Let's have a look. What's Spirit's advice for you? We have liberation, breaking free from negative attachment. So just as these persons are advising your person to break free from negative attachments, dysfunction, and habits, Spirit is also asking you to break free, right? Spirit is letting you know that you're like a bird. You're free, and anytime you feel confined and anytime you feel stagnant, then you know you might be moving in the wrong direction. You might be doing a regression instead of progression. Okay, so let's read what this is all about. Liberation 25. All right, let's see. Breaking free from negative attachment. So some of you guys, you guys need to do, maybe it's time for one of those comprehensive Steve Noble meditations and clear your space. So it could be some reference to maybe you do have a negative attachment. And as I always say, always empower yourself first. And if you feel you're still you're feeling off, then you can always reach out for clearings. But always try to empower yourself first. And that's Steve Noble Ultraviolet Angels comprehensive clearing. Okay, all right. Whether you realize it or not, you have become too emotionally attached or dependent on something or someone. Or you have allowed or inadvertently caused someone to get too emotionally attached to you. What at first seemed like a healthy friendship or interest now seems to be taking over your life or is creating too much codependence. A situation that initially seemed like a positive has now revealed its negative side. This is, in effect, like a form of addiction. You are advised to examine this issue and then create some space between you. For your sake and for the sake of others, you must do whatever it takes to break free from this negative emotional attachment. Initially, this may cause some resentment and even some sense of panic, but the end result will be worth it. When you manage to emotionally detach yourself from the issue, from this issue, you will have learned a valuable lesson, and this will serve you well in the future. And the affirmation here is, I release myself from all negative attachment. I trust that this is for my highest good. I trust that this is for the highest good of all. I help others most by not allowing myself or them to be codependent. I look at every situation in a balanced way. And it feels like, it's the energy of the moment all over. All over. And as I told you, and I can go back to the example of my neighbor because he is karmic to me. The moment that his mother decided to stop paying his rent and to take her power back is the moment that she is now releasing him to the lesson. Because sometimes when we think we are helping, we are rarely enabling. And she was enabling his codependence and enabling his bad behavior. So she's releasing him to the lesson. And sometimes we have to do that. Well, not sometimes, all the time. We have to leave people to their own devices, right? To their own epiphanies, to their own revelations. And sometimes people have to leave us to our own epiphanies and our own revelations, our own truths and our own wisdom, right? Sometimes we want to help and we want to jump in there and, just take charge of things because we kind of know how. But we don't help anybody by doing that. It's like, the persons that see the little baby turtles making their way to the ocean. And they think that the most helpful thing to do is to pick them up and place them in the water away from natural predators, right? Seems like a good thing to do. But when you do that, you don't allow for them to develop the strength in their flippers that they're going to need to navigate that big ocean out there. So this is a time to break free and release people to their lessons, right? And release yourself to the lesson that you came to learn. Okay? My love, so that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. If you're able to put a comment below, like, even if you're full stop, it's all good. Even just watching this in its entirety, it's all good. Clicking on the extended, clicking on any ads that may play, ordering readings, it's all good. And I thank you so much for that beautiful energy exchange. Okay, take care.